Rescue Israel is a brand new NCSY summer program initiative where we basically get to experience Israel through the eyes of those who get to keep it safe. The target market was NCSYers, high school students that are interested in the field of medicine, interested in leadership, for people that wanted not only to see the land and have a good time touring and have the best summer ever, of course, but also really got to do something unique and get real-life resume medical experience. We thought it was important to teaching the value of a life in Judaism and also important them doing it here in Israel.
The first week when I came to training, I was certified in CPR and first aid, but we learned so much more. We learned the hemorrhage control, we used the glucometer, how to treat someone if they're dehydrated, how to treat diabetes.
The classes were 8 hours, and although they were sometimes tiring, our advisors and the Hatzalah team was super motivational and helpful.
I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. We were very involved with what was going on in the class. We tried getting everyone involved.
As part of our weekend training, we were showed around the dispatch center. All of the calls that are called into United Hatzalah are routed through here and then sent to an EMT. It showed how the efficiency of EMS is valued in Israel and how they want to get a response time down to 1 minute and 30 seconds.
After our full-length course of becoming a certified emergency responder, Hatzalah ran a drill to give us the real-life experience of being in a mass casualty event with lots of blood and lots of people to help.
In the middle of the night, we got called to go to a mass casualty.
They briefed us, they told us what we were going to do.
What is taking place right now is a simulation. I repeat, a simulation. We have dozens injured badly. We got people bleeding across the entire forest. It is dark. It is all terrain. You need to focus and be careful so that you don't get hurt yourself. The last thing we need is to be treating you. Take a look at the people around you, the patients that are injured. Do triage. You'll be on the radio only if you are a team leader. That means every group of 4 will have 1 team leader. Do you understand, Camp Rescue? Yeah. All right. I repeat, this is a simulation.
And they drove us up in ambulances into the middle of the forest where there were actors from another NCSY program dressed up, and we had to treat them and go over them with our Hatzalah team, and we would bring them to the ambulances and stretchers, and they would pretend like we were driving up to the hospital and then come back around and treat more patients.
Not only was it crucial to implement physical care, but they were also in need of emotional care as well. So we had to pacify them as well as treating their physical wounds.
We all gained respect for one another, realizing how much skills we actually gained from this 1 week of training, and it brought us together as a team.
Every kid on Rescue Israel, we got split up into pairs of 2, and we got to go on an ambulance on call.
During our shifts, we would get calls. Sometimes you'd just be waiting around to get a call, but even while you're waiting, the Hatzalah team members would let you practice on them. It was really cool to gain some knowledge from people who have actually done many calls before, and to people who are new and starting out on ambulance shifts, they might not know as much, and they really helped and made you confident in your skills.
I got 2 calls in the same day of 2 separate people having heart attacks. The first person, when we got there, it was already too late. Even though he unfortunately didn't make it, I learned the valuable lesson that a few minutes or even seconds can make the difference between life and death.
Life isn't all just fun and games. It's not just one big video game. This is the real world. People actually do get hurt. I don't really take things that seriously, but this was definitely a step of maturity and a wake-up call to the real world.
First aid is one of those things which comes up always in life, whether it's a small scratch or it's a broken bone. I feel like this program has helped me gain a basic first responders knowledge, and that I can now go through life knowing how to treat basic wounds, and I'd like to learn more.
Hatzalah is really there for anyone in Israel. It doesn't matter if you don't have money or not. It doesn't matter what background you come from, if you're religious or not. Hatzalah is there to help no matter what.
And every single one in their own life will have these tools forever to be able to assist someone in a time of need, in a dire situation, in a life-threatening situation. They'll be able to use these skills in order to save a life.
Not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes, heroes come in all different shapes and sizes, whether it be male, female, adults, teenagers, and sometimes it means just leaving the dinner table to go save a life. Sometimes it means leaving a child's birthday party. And the NCSYers got to see that firsthand, and I think they have a newfound appreciation that heroes are everyday people that they meet on the street that may be carrying a Hatzalah radio, or maybe somebody that's willing to go help a stranger that they never met, or go drive to an area of town that they've never been.